Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Arden of Faversham, which might as well be called How is Arden Gonna Die? Because that's the entire plot up to this point has been people trying to kill Arden. His wife wants to kill him, her lover wants to kill him. They've hired several people or made deals with several people that if they kill him, then they'll get stuff, including Michael Bolton, who wants to marry Mosby's sister, who is Arden's wife's lover. And also Greene has made a deal to kill him, or at least hire hitmen to kill him so that he can get his lands back in Faversham around the Abbey, and also because he's getting paid for it. And then he hired Black Will and Shakesyear to do the actual killing, but they were unable to do the actual killing because, well, Black Will got smashed in the head with a window that was supposed to be opening or perhaps closing. And in the kerfluffle that ensued, Arden and his friend Franklin got away. Not like they were really being pursued or anything like that. They were just like, oh, this is where pickpockets hang out and what pickpockets tend to do, so let's just get out of here. So Will and Shakesyear explained to Greene when Greene came back that, this blood that's gushing down Will's face is the reason why they weren't able to kill Arden just now. And Greene was like, well, remember, you promised. And in yesterday's monologue, we had Will saying, promises like don't mean anything to me. Money is what means something to me. But just so you know, I am committed to killing Arden. And then Greene turns to Shakesyear and is like, so, but also what about you? And Shakesyear is like, I'm not so good with words, but yeah, I want to kill Arden. And Greene responds, so it should fare with men of firm resolve. And now, sirs, seeing that this accident of meeting him in Paul's hath no success, let us bethink of some other place whose earth may swallow up this Arden's blood. See, yonder comes his man, and what you what? The foolish knave's in love with Mosby's sister, and for her sake, whose love he cannot get, unless Mosby solicit his suit, the villain hath sworn the slaughter of his master. We'll question him, for he may stead us much. How now, Michael, whither are you going? So not an earth-shattering monologue, but it starts out with Greene saying, all right, cool, we're all on the same page, but since we messed this one up, we got to figure out what we're going to do next. But then he sees Michael Bolton coming in, who happens to work for Arden and has agreed to kill Arden and also wants to kill his own older brother so that he'll be able to inherit land so that he will be more attractive to Sue Mosby. But Greene knows that Michael wants to marry Sue but can't get Sue and has agreed to kill Arden in an attempt to get Sue, because remember, Alice made that agreement with Michael. So he's like, oh, he's gonna do it, so let's have a chat with him right quick. So he calls him over and they're like, hey, how you doing? What you up to? And he's like, oh, I'm just, my master Arden has just had dinner, so I'm getting some things together for him. And they're like, oh, where do you have to? You love him a lot, don't you? And Michael's like, yeah, I do. And Greene's like, but there's somebody else that you love more, isn't there? And Michael's like, what? And Will is like, okay, you can't be vague with this guy. We got to get to the point. All right, Michael, we know that you're in love with Mosby's sister, and we know that you can't have her, and we know that you've agreed to kill Arden so that you can be with her, right? And Michael's like, huh? And will expound a little bit more on that to answer the huh in tomorrow's monologue. So I'll see you then. Mwah.